Okie dokie. What we're going to do here is we're going to solve some absolute value problems. Absolute value problems. I'm going to go through three different problems and show you how to solve them. There are some pretty easy steps to do this. The first step in doing this is whenever you have absolute value, is in order to solve it, you have to realize that absolute values create two possible solutions. Two possible solutions. All right. The reason why is because of the absolute value. Absolute value can create a positive solution and a negative solution. Because of that, we need to create two different equations. So we have 9q minus 5 equals 2q. So that's our positive solution. And now we're going to also create another one. We're going to have 9q minus 5 equals negative 2q. And that's our negative solution. So we're going to have to do algebra not once, but twice. All right, so we're going to look for two different values. So when you create your two different possible solutions, two possible equations, now we're going to solve them. All right, so we're going to first do this. We're going to solve for q. Let's subtract 2q both sides, 2q both sides. We have 7q, all right, minus 5 equals 0. I'm going to add the 5 to the other side. And so we have 5 equals 7q, q equals 5 sevenths. 5 sevenths. We then can go on the other side, all right, same thing. I'm going to add this other side, so we have 11q. All right, I'm going to add the 5 to this other side right away. Q equals 5 elevenths. All right, now, once you have this, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to plug this in. We're going to test our answers. So we have two possible solutions, and after you find your solutions, test the solutions. Test solutions. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and we're going to, I'm going to copy that. Okay, clean it up right here. I'll bring this down so you can easily see what's going on here. All right. And what we have right here is we're going to be using this and plug those values in here. So I'm going to take 5 sevenths. I'm going to plug that in there. All right. So what we have is 45 sevenths minus 5. That should equal 10 sevenths. All right. And just check this out. All right, when we have this, we have 35 sevenths minus 35 sevenths, and equals 10 sevenths. Does it equal 10 sevenths? Yes, it does equal 10 sevenths. All right, so this one is A-OK in my book. This one is good. All right, so we'll circle that one. We're going to do the same thing for this one, 5 sevenths. We're going to have to go over here. So we have 45 elevenths. All right, get rid of that. All right, minus 5, and that equals 10 elevenths. And what we have right here is going to be 45 elevenths. All right, how do we get that? We took 5 times 9, 5 times 9, which is 45. All right, and we're going to subtract that, so we have 55. All right, 11ths equals 10 11ths. Well, that's not going to work out because we have negative 10 11ths. It does not equal 10 11ths. So right here, this one does not work. So we only have one solution that would possibly be for this problem right here. Okay. All right. So, two possible solutions, and then test the solutions when you get there. All right, let's try another one. All right, what we have right here is absolute value problem. We're going to solve for D. All right, we're going to solve for D, all the possible solutions. Once again, absolute value, we can have two solutions. All right, two solutions, a positive one and a negative one. So, we're going over here. All right, two solutions, positive and negative. All right, two possible solutions. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to create two different equations, one positive and one negative. 14. And then we solve. All right. We're going to add 4 to both sides. I'm going to do one at a time. So we have 18 equals 3D. And D and divide by the 3. And what we should have is 6 right here. All right. And D equals 6. Do the same thing over here. We have 3D. We're going to add 4 to both sides. 4 to both sides. All right. So we have D. 3D equals negative 10. And then D is going to equal negative 10 thirds. All right. Negative 10 thirds. All right. Once you have that, you have to test the solutions. Test the solutions. See if any are extraneous. That's what we call that other one that we had in the previous problem. All right. So we test the solutions. And from here, we're going to test this out. Plug them in here. So we're going to have 3 times 6 minus 4. Does that equal 14? All right, when we have that right there. Yeah. And what we have right here is going to be, oh, can I get back to this one column right here? Oh, this, I'm sorry. Oh no, I just screwed up. I just was thinking about this. Hopefully you stop me. We're taking the absolute value of this because we're plugging it back in the original. So this absolute value, oops, this one actually is correct. No. All right, I screwed up. We gotta get rid of that X. All right, hopefully you watch this far. All right, I'm sorry. That one, both of them are working out because both are plugging back into the original right here. And we have the absolute value. So yes, it actually will work out to be both equal to that. So they actually are equal. All right, not bad. So I'm gonna get rid of this. All right, and that those are equal, and so that does work out. All right, let's go back to this problem. Sorry about that. Sorry for the pause delay. All right, so what we have right here is going to be, what we got? 6 times there is 18. 18 minus 4, that's going to be 14. Is 14 equal to 14? Yeah, you bet it does. So this one is all good. Do the same thing over here. We're going to have 3 times negative 10 thirds, right, minus 4. Absolute value, that has to equal 14. Okay, this and this will cancel out. We're at negative 14. All right, which is going to be working out. So we have 14 equals 14. So this is a possible solution. So far, so good. Everything is working out just fine. Man, I feel a little embarrassed from the last one. All right. I'm going to stop the video here and do another one more absolute value problem in just a little bit. So you want to check out the third example. You can test out the next tutorial in just a bit.